Where we're paddling today is we're right in Galway Bay, so it's very sheltered.
So Patrick, is there a big difference between sea kayak and river kayak?
Yeah, well, river kayaking is good, and with a river kayak, usually they're a little bit smaller, and you'd have lots of rapids. Sea kayaks are much longer, and they cover quite a distance, much faster. And there's storage compartments as well in the sea kayak, so you can store tents and food, dry clothes. But on the sea, you can cover quite big distances, and especially in Ireland, there's lots of like beautiful islands and deserted islands that we can paddle to. Whoa, a big splash! I started sea kayaking when I was quite young, yeah, and started surfing. Grew up surfing in Leenane. Yeah. It's quite a popular surfing town in Ireland.
Yeah.
And on the flat days then, I used to go out on a little kayak and just start to paddle. And then I got into the sea kayaking. Kind of got into paddling and paddling quite big distances.
Did you ever do longer trips with this?
Yes, yeah. I've done quite a few trips up around Connemara, just west of Galway. And in Canada as well. I paddled quite a bit around Vancouver Island.
Oh, okay.
Which was fantastic.
There's a lot of seaweed here. Huh?
Yes, so we get lots of seaweed. And then this seaweed here, with all the bubbles in it, is a bladder wrack seaweed. And then we get serrated wrack.
Okay.
But a lot of people would collect this and use it as a fertilizer in the garden. It'll keep away any snail or any slug. So it'll protect your lettuce and stuff like that. Hopefully now when we paddle around the island here, hopefully we'll be able to see some seals. So just as we're looking ahead, see the head? Oh, it's just gone under. So there's quite a few out here.
How many are there usually?
There's about 70 seals.
70?
70 seals, yeah. And, you know, quite healthy, lots of food, lots of cockles, lots of clams. There's one right underneath.
Hi, seal.
There's one right here.
Hi.
You see it?
Oh, dit is schattig. Are the seals usually shy?
Yes, they'd be pretty shy, but also curious.
Okay.
They'd be quite curious and like want to check us out. And there's another one straight ahead. And here.
That's all your best.
That also looks like a penguin. Here, see the bird? It looks like a penguin.
Ah.
Possibly a razorbill by the looks of it. And they are related to the penguin, the razorbills.
Take me to the land of saints and scholars I've seen. Hold me and protect me in your arms of emerald green. And clear the cliffs of Moher will hypnotize your soul. Then follow me round Ireland on the wild Atlantic way. Then follow me round Ireland on the wild Atlantic way.
En nu op weg naar de eerste stad van onzekustroute.
Na al die prachtige Ierse natuur gaan we in Galway op zoek naar een beetje Ierse cultuur.
Zie, dat is toch direct kei sfeervol, die muziek.
Ja, dat is wel bangelijk.
We willen toch direct bij dansen?
Ja.
Ik vind die dansen ook, ik weet niet hoe schoon. Ik zie ze allemaal op een rij staan.
Zo die echte Riverdance.
Ja, ik ben er een optreden ooit gaan kijken en ook van Lord of the Dance. Ik heb mij dan gelijk zo van die schoenen gekocht, van die tapschoenen. Maar ja, meer is daar niet mee gebeurd. En ik was die avond heel enthousiast, maar...
Heb je ze meegepakt?
Ja, ik heb ze bij, ja. Ja, als je les krijgt van wereldkampioenen,
Ja, hoe pijnlijk is dat, zeg?
dan moeten we wel de juiste schoenen hebben. Hè?
2 wereldkampioenen, dat wordt wel...
Ik ben heel benieuwd. Ik heb er zoveel zin in.
this is what we're going to teach you.
You guys are crazy.
Okay.
1, 2, shuffle, hop. Bring it back. That's it. Try it again.
Dansen is niet zo mijn ding, maar ik vind toch van mezelf dat ik redelijk snel weg ben met de pasjes. Niet waar, Tina?
Bang. Good. How's that feel? You're doing great.
Thank you. How long have you been doing this?
20 years now.
Okay, so that's why you're...
I've had a bit of practice.
Is it like an important tradition? Do all Irish kids do this? Or?
Not as much as it used to be, but it's still... for years, it was compulsory in primary schools to learn Irish dancing. Okay. I don't think it's compulsory in every school anymore.
Is it more popular because of all the big shows going around the world?
Absolutely, yeah.
Is there a reason why you can't move the upper body in Irish dancing?
It goes back to our history, really. When we used to dance years ago, it used to be sean-nós. We still do it now, called sean-nós dancing, but back then you could use your arms and whatever like that. But when we were, like years and years ago, when we were colonised by England, they wouldn't allow us practice our culture. They didn't like us dancing and celebrating and enjoying our culture. So they used to come through our streets on trucks or on boats or anything like that. And when they would pass the house, we had doors that would open on the top, but the bottom would stay closed. So if you stayed up nice and straight, even though your feet might still be moving, they can't see your lower half. So that's where that came. They wouldn't know that you're dancing.
Okay, I'm going to teach you step 2.
Yeah, it's more difficult?
Yeah, a lot more difficult, yes. And then hop. Yeah, so down, shuffle, toe, hop. Yeah. And then the next bit is down.
Het gaat allemaal een beetje snel, het is allemaal een beetje veel en Maerevoet kan niet meer volgen.
It's very difficult. But we only using the tip of our
tip and the toe of your shoe.
Yeah, and why is it? Is it?
Because Irish dancing's a lot of it's on your toes. So. Okay, we'll try the 3 steps together, nice and slow.
Yeah.
Okay, ready. Now you're going to try and click your 2 heels together. Click.
Oh, it's very painful. Oh.
That's it. Back. Very good.
Okay, I'm dead.
Not too bad.
And do that like 100 times faster.
And you'll have it perfect, yes.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's really crazy.
You both were world champion?
Yep, both won the World Championships.
And how many times? One?
She won it.
I won it 6 times.
And I won it twice.
Twice?
Yes.
And
We're both finished competition dancing, so we just do shows now.
Every night?
we do this show 3 nights a week for 5 months in the year, so...
We in Belgium only know Michael Flatley.
Yeah, he'd be the most famous Irish dancer. Yes.
Yeah, I saw Riverdance once. Have you danced with him?
Yes, I've danced with Michael in Lord of the Dance.
Really?
He really made Irish dancing famous and everyone know it worldwide. And now the show's all over the world.
We'll come watch you tonight, so...
And we're going to scream for our teachers.
Absolutely, we will.
Yeah. Kijk nu, mijn leraar.
Gelukkig zijn we hier juist in juli, want dan is er het Galway International Arts Festival.
En de Vlaamse Jasna neemt ons op sleeptouw.
Sinds wanneer zit jij hier?
Ik ben hier nu 9 jaar. Dus op mijn 22 naar hier verhuisd. Ik kwam hier eigenlijk al een jaar of 4 op vakantie. Niet in Galway zelf, maar over het algemeen in Ierland. En gewoon blijven plakken. Ik vond de mensen hier zo vriendelijk en warm en een heel mooi land ook. En ja, enorm veel sfeer en gewoon ja, blijven hangen eigenlijk, verliefd geworden op het land.
Het heeft zo'n hele artistieke sfeer. Zo.
Ja, heel artistiek. Er is heel veel muziek in de straten meestal.
Tijdens het festival? Of...
Heel het jaar door.
Serieus, hè? Waarom specifiek Galway? Wat vind je zo leuk aan deze stad?
Ja, ik vind dat Galway gewoon een geweldige sfeer heeft. Ten eerste voel ik mij hier ook heel veilig. Ik loop hier 's nachts alleen rond zonder probleem. Alles is hier rustig en zo van, we doen alles morgen wel en niet opjagen. En dat ligt mij wel. Ik ben ook wel zo iemand.
Dat moeten we ook invoeren in België. We doen alles morgen wel.
Ik heb het wel voor die bruisende artistieke sfeer hier. Ik zou hier kunnen wonen.
Ik heb het al door, wij zijn hier nog lang niet weg. Ik heb het gevoel dat iedereen hier wel allemaal iets kan. Iedereen speelt hier een instrument, kan zingen, kan dansen.
Ja, het is een heel artistiek land.
Dat is super toevallig dat wij hier tijdens het Arts Festival zijn.
Ja, inderdaad. Het Arts Festival is al heel lang in Galway. Het is al van eind jaren 70. En het wordt elk jaar maar groter en groter. En het is echt heel internationaal. Er komen groepen van over heel de wereld.
Hoe lang duurt dat?
2 weken.
En we zijn nog net op tijd voor een circusvoorstelling van Les Filibulistes.
Deze Franse acrobaten zijn echt super indrukwekkend. De volgende ochtend. Ik heb het moeilijk.
Woke up this morning.
Tina is even weg. Het ideale moment om haar te verrassen.
Gisteren een zwaar avondje gehad. Dus we gaan eens een lekker vettig Iers ontbijt klaarmaken voor Tina. De full Irish breakfast. Dat gaat stevig zijn. Tomato. Ah, dat ei nog. Ta-ta-ta.
Oh my god, wat is dat?
Full Irish breakfast.
Dat is keiveel.
Kijk goed tegen de kater waarschijnlijk.
Dank u, dank u, dank u. Amai. Eet jij hier elke morgen?
Ik denk het wel, ja.
Fuck, man. Ik vind het wel heel lief.
Nee, met plezier, hè. Geniet ervan.
Smakelijk.
Smakelijk.
Jij mocht nog met mij mee in de caravan, hè?
Nee, dat is goed.
Dat was echt keilief, Bill. Na zo'n ontbijt kan ik er weer tegen. Hoewel.
Wij rijden naar een grijs, maar indrukwekkend landschap. De Burren. Het weer past er perfect bij.
So this is a very unusual landscape.
Yeah, it is, Bill. It is one of the most distinct landscapes in all of Europe. It's a very un-Irish landscape. It's called the Burren, from the Gaelic language, on Burren, a place of rock. We've 18,000 hectares of rock here exposed to the atmosphere. It's called a karst landscape. Anywhere on the planet, bedrock exposed to the atmosphere and rainwater chemically dissolving it. It's quite a rare and precious thing in the world, and it is the biggest karst landscape in the whole of Europe. The rock is 350 million years old, you know. Yeah, it's limestone, and it wasn't here originally. You're standing on a former, shallow, tropical ocean bed, you know, It just goes to show the planet we live on is a highly unstable, restless place. It moves around a bit.
This was an ocean.
This was an ocean bed, yeah. I think it's called geology, but it's beyond my human mind, you know. The Burren is considered to be one of the most important wildflower regions of the world. And the reason is we've got a mix of wildflowers here from the Alps, the Arctic and the Mediterranean basin. Lots of people have been inspired by this landscape, as you can imagine. Some people say Tolkien, he who wrote The Lord of the Rings, was inspired by this landscape.
You came here 10 years ago.
Yeah, I came from Dublin City with my partner, and we came here for a new life. We had no connection with this area whatsoever, and I was a government man in Dublin, a civil servant. I reinvented myself here as a self-employed walking tourism operator. And but the most exciting aspect of the job for me is I know about this much, but the thrill for me is learning new things, and it's great fun. I love the job.
Well, thank you, Tony, for this experience.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you, Bill and Tina, for the company this morning. Really enjoyed it. And as we say in Gaelic, Gor rev ma a good, as you might say in Flemish, thank you.
Goref ma a good.
That is perfect, Tina. Perfect.
Right.
Well done.
Nog een foto met de sympathieke Tony en hop, wij naar zonnigere oorden.
For those who wish to keep dry and warm. Ja, dat is niet gelukt hè, met de Burren.
Zie je hoe dat de zon nu schijnt?
Dat is toch niet te doen dat dat zo kan keren?
4 seasons in 1 day, zeggen ze.
Ik hoop dat bij de cliffs zo blijft, hoor. Hier wacht de cliffs, hè. Formed by layers of siltstone, shale and sandstone, the cliffs of Moher have long been recognized and protected. In 1988, the area around them was designated as refuge for fauna, and the following year became a special protection area for birds. Oké, we gaan keihard vogels kunnen zien. Dat moeten we wel zien, dan we een verrekijker mee hebben.
Ja, mooi.
Ja.
We hebben het erbij.
Ja. Oh, papegaaiduikers. Maar ze noemen dat de clownvogels van de zee. Omdat die pikken dan visjes op van de zee. Maar die hebben een heel zwaar skelet ten opzichte van hun vleugeltjes. Dus dan moeten die zo, als die van de zee terug naar boven willen, moeten die zo keirap zo doen. En alle andere vogels lachen die daarmee uit. Dat is...
Ja, die zijn een beetje dikzakjes eigenlijk, hè?
Ik kan dat echt een hele dag doen, deze.
So it's the gannet. There he is.
You see him?
Yeah, there. Yeah, he's gone out. Now, watch it. He's just out there.
Wow.
You've seen the gannet before, have you?
No.
Is that the biggest bird there is here?
Yeah,
or?
he's the biggest. He's got a
2 meters.
Yeah,
2 meters wide, huh?
wingspan.
Wow.
You are a ranger, so you have to watch the whole time through your binoculars to birds.
Yes, keep an eye on the birds that are here. We count them. People will come up and ask you what are you looking at and what you see out there, and I explain like there's puffins there, there's gannets, there's guillemots, there's choughs. There's a wide range of birds here at the cliffs.
And make sure people don't fall off.
And make sure people don't go too close to the edge and fall off. Halfway down, there's a ledge, and you got. Sorry, no, those are razor bills actually.
So the rock is full of smaller birds.
Yeah.
What are those?
Those are a mixture of the guillemots and the razor bills.
Oké, we hebben wel verrekijkers, maar ik wil die vogels toch van dichterbij zien.
Ja, daar wordt voor gezorgd. Maar voor mij spreken de rotsen zelf meer tot de verbeelding. Wat een adembenemend zicht.
Ja, de evenwicht is zonder.
Maar hoe kun je dat nu scherp stellen?
Je wordt daar stil van. Zelfs jij, hè, Tina?
Ja, Bill. Zie dat af. Dat is toch niet te doen? Dat is hier top.
Sterk.
Dat is hier echt top. En Bill en ik worden steeds closer en closer. En Bill? Super.
Wil je meer weten over de Wild Atlantic Way? 1.be/Vlaanderen Vakantieland.
En volgende week gaan we dolfijnen spotten. Zien we ze of zien we ze niet?